We experience so much joy and excitement every time we receive new children. There's always a sense that they are a special gift from the Lord, and the Lord has chosen them. After all, He said, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." And the Lord chooses them to come and live at a place of rescue and receive the love and the education and the medical care and every good thing that they receive, and they have a happy childhood. Maybe the most dramatic are those that receive children whose parents died, whose mothers died at the hands of the father. A girl writes, "And then my stepfather hit my mother with a hammer and made her die." Another situation where a girl sees her father use a machete to kill her mother, and probably she'll never ever forget the words she heard as her mother said, "Honey, what are you doing to me?" And she lost her mother. And then there was the time when my buddy Sakan, with whom I worked for 24 years until her death with cancer, we had prayed so much together, Sakan and I, and we had one heart. And so when she came to me one day and said, "I saw this article in a newspaper. A father murdered a mother and left 6 children." So I said, "Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to go try to find them?" And she said, "Yes." And so she called the newspaper and was put in touch with the journalist who had written up the story. He was so kind, and by God's good grace, he went with them back to the village where this had happened. And the family was so happy to hear that we would receive all 6 children, because people had said, "Well, I'll take 1 or I'll take 2, but nobody could keep all 6 of them together. And so those 6 children came to us. The oldest was 16, and they were down in age from 2, the little ones. And they grew up here, and they received so much love and affection. The youngest is still here at Place of Rescue. The next oldest is university. And I believe they've had a good life and a happy childhood. And how blessed we have been, as those of us who are working here at Place of Rescue, to be able to help these precious children to have the future that they could not have otherwise.